After 2 decades of dedicating her life to her job, Bella suddenly finds herself fired. Fired for being too old and replaced by someone younger and cheaper. Her heart is broken, her future feels bleak, and she never imagined what would happen next. But in the midst of her despair, a helicopter hovers outside her house, carrying a mysterious guest who will change her life forever. Hello everyone, welcome to Stories to Heal. Today I am happy to share a new story with you. Don't forget to subscribe and watch to the end. Bella has been working in a cake shop in her town for over 20 years. From the beginning, she has poured her heart into her work. Bella is not just an employee. She is the soul of the shop. She makes sure every customer gets the best cake, handles orders carefully, and even changes customer orders if there is the slightest dissatisfaction. She does all of this not because she has to, but because she loves the culinary world and making customers happy. Every morning, Bella wakes up at 6 o'clock, cleans her house, prepares breakfast for herself and her beloved cat, and then goes to work at 7 o'clock. The bakery is quite far away, but she always tries to get there on time to bake fresh cakes before the customers arrive. One of her loyal customers is Tim, a man in his late 60s who is always the first one in every morning. Tim loves Bella's brownies. Every time he visits the bakery, he buys a few while making small talk with Bella. They often talk about everything from hobbies to everyday events, but the topic they often discuss is their respective cats. Tim is always eager to share his cat's hilarious antics, while Bella also enjoys sharing stories about her spoiled pet. Although they spend a lot of time together at the bakery, Bella realizes that she doesn't really know much about Tim's professional life. She has only a few clues. Tim is always neatly dressed with a perfectly pressed shirt and always shiny shoes. His appearance gives the impression of someone in a high position, perhaps someone who works in a large office with a lot of responsibility. However, Tim himself rarely talks about his job, and Bella never asks. One day, while Bella is busy serving customers, the owner of the shop, Jake, arrives unexpectedly. With a serious look on his face, he announced a decision that broke Bella's heart. "Bella, I've been getting a lot of complaints from customers about you," Jake said. Bella was shocked. "Really? I've never heard a complaint from anyone. Look, Bella, I know you love this job, but I think you're getting too old to work here. It's time to find someone younger and more energetic," Jake said matter-of-factly. Bella felt like her world was falling apart. "Jake, I may not be young anymore, but I'm still strong and can work as usual. I'm doing this for your own good. Now you can rest and enjoy life," Jake said, not mentioning that the real reason was so he could hire cheaper workers. That same day, Bella was laid off. After more than 2 decades of dedication, she felt worthless and lost her purpose in life. Heartbroken, she went home and spent her time in mourning. For several days, Bella locked herself in her house, accompanied only by her beloved cat. She felt hopeless and confused about what to do next. Although some of her friends and neighbors tried to cheer her up, Bella still found it difficult to accept reality. 2 days after the incident, a rumbling noise outside her house caught Bella's attention. She went outside to find a helicopter landing near her house. A familiar figure emerged from it. "Tim. Tim, what are you doing here?" Bella asked in surprise. Tim smiled. "Sorry for the dramatic arrival, but traffic is bad, and I wanted to see you right away. I went to the bakery this morning, and they said you didn't work there anymore." "What happened?" Bella sighed. "I was fired. The owner said I was too old. Now I'm just trying to figure out what to do next." Tim stared at Bella intently. "You always talk about wanting to own your own bakery. Why don't you start now?" Bella laughed bitterly. "Tim, opening a bakery costs a lot of money. I don't have enough savings for that." Without another word, Tim asked one of his assistants to bring a suitcase. He opened the case and took out 3 bundles of cash. "This is for you. If you need more, let me know." Bella was stunned. "Tim, where did you get all this?" Tim smiled. "I have my own shop, Bella. I want to help you. I have to go now, but the next time I see you, I hope it'll be in your own bakery." After Tim left, Bella still couldn't believe what had just happened. She kept looking at the money to make sure it wasn't a dream. Unbeknownst to her, Tim was a very successful millionaire. He loved Bella's pies because they reminded him of his late mother's. More than that, he loved the way Bella always treated him kindly, without knowing his true status. 2 months later, after many challenges and thorough preparation, Bella finally managed to rent a place and open her dream cake shop. With great enthusiasm, she arranged every corner of the shop, making sure everything looked perfect for the opening day. As the long-awaited day arrived, many people came to support her, including Tim, who had been loyal to her since the beginning. As always, he came every morning, sat in his favorite spot, enjoyed his favorite brownies, and never forgot to give Bella words of encouragement. His warm presence made Bella even more convinced that her dream had truly come true. Bella's cake shop became one of the most popular places in her community. Customers flocked in daily to enjoy the sweet aroma wafting from the kitchen and to taste the delicious cakes made with love. Bella, with her unwavering devotion, continued to pour her expertise into every dough, making sure that every bite brought warmth and happiness to everyone who tasted it. Though her business has grown larger and more well-known, Bella still maintains the personal touch that makes her shop so special. She recreated the cozy, intimate atmosphere she once had in her old shop. Only this time, she did it not just for others, but for herself. As time went on, Bella's bakery grew and became more successful than she ever imagined. Thanks to her hard work and dedication, customers kept coming, drawn by the delicious aromas that always emanated from her kitchen. Not only that, but Bella began hiring employees to help her ensure that every cake that came out of the shop was of the highest quality. She also expanded the menu by trying out new recipes, adapting to the increasingly diverse tastes of her customers. In fact, a dream that once seemed far away has now become a reality. She has opened a new shop in another city, bringing her signature flavors to even more people. But Bella's journey has not always been smooth. At every step of the way, she faced challenges ranging from business competition to the difficulties of managing her growing business. However, every time she had a doubt, she would think back to her early days, especially how Tim had helped her when she was about to give up. The support of her best friend reminded her that she was not alone, that there was always hope as long as she kept trying. With an indomitable spirit, Bella proves that age or failure are not barriers to achieving dreams, but rather stepping stones to something better. As she recalls the dark days when she was fired from her previous job, she realizes that it was not the end of everything, but rather the starting point for a major change in her life. Had it not been for that incident, she might never have found the courage to pursue a passion that had always been just a dream. Thanks to the kindness of a friend who encouraged her when she was down, Bella rediscovered her true purpose in life. Now, every morning, she enthusiastically opens her shop and greets her loyal customers with a warm smile. When she sees the happy faces enjoying every bite of her cakes, she feels an irreplaceable satisfaction. The happiness she gives to others has returned to her in a more beautiful form, a deeper sense of love and meaning in her life. Her days are now more meaningful, full of hope, and filled with the love she shares in every dough she makes with all her heart. For her, this cake shop is not just a business, but proof that dreams, hard work, and kindness can change anything. Like this story? Click like and subscribe for more stories, and share your one-word thoughts in the comment section.